with the Manta and the Shard, and when that timing was hit, minute 20, 25, really good. Is that still something we should be looking for?
Potentially, yes. I think we've seen it already so far in Deep Sea where they have been buying Manta. There isn't that instant.
Nothing to say back. So how do you play this matchup? You're saying it's actually okay for the Templar Assassin. How so? What is he supposed to do?
It's usually okay because Link is a 40. Oh, they're going on mid with TB.
Why? He's trying to get the clocks and he does manage to snatch him inside of that one, but the roll-in is coming out from Tims. They might be able to kill the Clockwork, but Armel is certainly in trouble. First blood goes to him, but he almost immediately falls, and it looks like Tim is gonna die as well. Nothing to say is back in the game as a result of that.
What a brilliant rotation from LGD.
King hero, but he provides a lot of damage. Clockwork provides a lot of little stuns.
Yeah, I think from a Dota theory perspective, you want both your supports to sort of join up towards a core between the 5 and maybe like 8-9 minute mark. And then from the 8+ minute mark, usually your cores of ultimates. So you bring like one support plus a core to another core and you make a move with that combination.
And then the support that's not there is then taking a free lane somewhere.
And supports at there gets to get this home, and then you have full supports at level 10, you hit another timing. Like
they just barely managed to get the Phoenix there, and inside of the cogs, they do manage to finish off the Clockwork. Faith_Beyond had to turn around and go for that kill onto Boke, and he got it, but it's going to cost him his life as Armel. Ultimately, TNC out-rotate LGD in this top lane. 10-minute window where you feel like this guy isn't actually doing anything for you because he doesn't have the Manta just yet. And now it may be slowed down even more as they do have the Ice Blast over the top that should make sure that Ame falls here. Now, Psg.Lgd is still going to take a team fight here. The hook shot into the split earth. Nice combo onto Armel. It does trade out cores. Tim's looking for a roll away, but the battery assault is, of course, going to stop that. Rolling boulder, Boomy. Maybe, yeah, he's gonna die as well. Nothing to say as more traps. Yeah, I've done those a couple times.
Yeah, it's really good. And Faith_Beyond's build this game, I think I haven't seen much of this Eternal Shroud item. Like when it first came out, I was seeing it built.
Smooth from Y, managed to use his hook shot onto Ame to get away. The diffuser play, now the Boundless Strike, still slowing him down enough that they'll catch up to him here. The Earth Spirit's actually going to be able to roll onto Faith_Beyond. Faith_Beyond's in trouble. He activates his damage, but they're just going to run after him here. Anybody to cut down the tree? Oh, the Phoenix tried, but he missed. He throws out the Supernova inside of the pit. They're going to run inside the pit, try and finish it off, but he explodes. He managed to get off a couple of Fire Spirits as well. Gabby's taking a ton of damage. He rolls on back into Tim's. A Sunray burns out Gabby. That's just enough, but a Cooling Blade misses from the axe.
Fails trying to go to A.
Yeah.
And yeah, really well played by TNC there to chain the kills.
Yeah, absolutely. That was all Tim's making the read there.
Oh, there's a 5-second TP from Armel.
Yeah, they're going to start jumping into this bottom lane. They're going to go for Armel, and yeah, there's too many heroes here. He's got no allies nearby, so...
such an unlucky death, because he was out on normal TP, but sometimes like you're just playing the map, you're focused on your own game, you're like, oh, someone TP'd here like 15 seconds ago, top lane though.
Chain stunned into silence, so even as he gets off the call, he's probably taking too much magic damage. A little bit more. The Sandstorm eventually does do it, but it's going to cost 2 of their heroes. Nothing to say is online. He's got the Dragon Lance Desolator build ready to go. Gabby sitting on the trees though, nothing to say. Not expecting this one. All of a sudden, the Cold Feet, you got the Ancient Apparition. Congratulations, but it's going to cost you 2 heroes as Gabby picks up a nice double kill.
TNC, if they stacked Ancients and gave it to Sankey, like it would be a legitimately good play here.
Yeah.
But why would you think of that? It's super stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Well, it's not stupid. It works.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprisingly good.
Roll in, Boundless Strike first. They follow up with the Silencer. They're going to be able to catch Jin-Q before anything goes off. Meanwhile, Boke is trying to protect Armel right now, and it looks like he managed to do it. The cogs kind of separating the two of them, and the Templar Assassin is now stuck, surrounded by the Wukong's command. He does turn around, quickly kill Boke, but because this Wukong's command is such a good counter to the Templar Assassin, he just dies and dies again in these team fights. Now Tim's taking a whole heap of magic damage right now and is going to get Culling Bladed, but at the same time, Gabby is putting the screws to this Faith_Beyond Leshrac. He gets an ultra kill there. Not going to chase after the Rampage, though. TNC, they have a series. Yeah, they certainly addressed it in so many ways.
Scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Axe, though, on Faith_Beyond. He dies. His Leshrac. I haven't been paying the best attention to Faith_Beyond's positioning in this game, like but obviously we've seen... Yeah. Well, Faith_Beyond gonna get the side lane tier 1 tower. Monkey King is gonna go for a Scotty.
is under
Fake Beyond's actually making so much space with no resources given to him.
Yeah, he is.
Radiant's top tower.
It does cost him a number of deaths, but
Ooh, no buyback.
good deaths and bad deaths. Gabby choosing not to go for that one, but he jumps back down into the two-man call from Ame. Now the shots are raining in from nothing to say. He's picking at Gabby. Can he actually finish him off inside the Wukong's command? He turns to the trickery for a second. It is running away. The BKB Sunray tries to jump to the trees, but Jin Q denies him. Burnt to a crisp. A double kill for nothing to say. Looking for the triple as the roll away is going to be blocked by Ame, and they manage to get the Culling Blade onto him. That is a team wipe for LGD. Taking out TNC just outside of the Roshan pit without losing a single hero. Curtis, that is just a one-sided team fight. LGD is now in full control of this game.
Just amazing spellcasting there from LGD. They found the best target to kill, the AA, the most crucial part of the team fight, honestly, with no buyback in front. A little bit of mistake from TNC there, and then Leshak lived with like 20 HP,
stun,
and I think
he will die, so maybe overestimating how much farm he has.
that was also a really funny death. Like, he just dumpstered them in a team fight. I think Phoenix had like 10,000 damage the last fight, and he just like dives in mid to kill some more creeps, and then they just kill him.
TNC is not one to back down from losing one fight. They're chasing after a hasted nothing to say, and they just might get up. The burrow strike, the follow-up rolling boulder hit, and that is going to be the Aegis going down. They're going to turn back. Gabby, he does have Wukong's command, is tempting to throw it out now, but he's not sure about where to place it. Why? Kind of going in and back out. Thanks to the force stance, the BKB from Armel is allowing him to fight underneath Faith Beyond right now, but they do have a lot better. Moonshard.
I mean, you attack faster, you get more spin.
Yeah, of course, sure.
Look at Faith Beyond.
Roll, Faith Beyond keeps on playing the role of, I'm not sure how that boulder didn't hit, but that's fine. They still got him. Faith Beyond again, just running down lane.
It's actually a really big deal, because AA in the last, I think, 3 or 4 fights has died without getting any spells off. And this is a hero, like, he's been first to this entire tournament with like some 65% win rate. And that's super impressive because he's being picked in the first phase.
Smoke on the low ground, hook shot immediately going out. The rest of LGD was backing away, but thanks to the hook shot, they're going to re-engage and bring down Tims. Now the rest of TNC, Gabby wasn't quite there. He was on the trees on the other side of the river. He's looking to join the rest of his allies now. Boom, he's going to be caught by Faith Beyond, blowing him up. The Supernova going out as well. Right as Gabby activated the Wukong's command. This is not where Gabby wanted to be, but they do manage to kill the Supernova. He's taking so much damage from nothing to say, though, trying to juke him out, but it's not going to happen. Nothing to say. He does manage to output the damage, but he dies almost immediately afterwards. The Razor and the Sand King did too much damage to him. He's actually dead for 90 seconds.
Oh, actually perfectly. I thought Quiver was 6 seconds for some reason.
Does that mean the side blade is like mega huge for that one hit?
It does. I've seen a clip of T like hitting someone like 2,500 range away. TNC set up for this Roshan though.
TNC, they've got really good AoE fight for this Roshan. Burst strike on into the pit, but he's already been caught by the split earth. Both is in trouble, and he's definitely dead. The rest of TNC still trying to find an opening here, and so it looks like Y was actually intercepting. He does die. Gabby gets off his ultimate here, but he has to get away. He's the Supernova. Now the call follow-up. The Wraiths are going to die to the side blades, and they Culling Blade down the Monkey King. They have no buyback on their core, so this Roshan is LGD's.
Yeah, I mean, TNC were in position, but that fight's just, it's so hard to take from that angle. I think what you'll see a lot of teams do is they'll sort of come like smash them and try to wrap around. No one cares about the supports.
No, nobody really does. That's why I love the neutral items that are so obviously support items.
Yeah.
You know,
like
you don't get
the Philo Stone, and then like your Darkseer often takes it from you anyways.
Jumping on the Boke, but Gabby's in position here. They get the right kind of chain stun here onto the Templar Assassin. No, they're going to go to the Phoenix instead. Silence him up, and Jin Q ends up dying. That means that they can stay inside this Wukong's command. Boke's coming back in. Bro strike on out, but he missed. The old Scepter going out from Faith Beyond, a defensive one that allows him to be able to survive through the initiation of the Sand King. Now Gabby forced to leap away to the trees. The rest of TNC is also out. Ultimately, that wasn't a bad trade-off.
Yeah, the team just sort of stands still for a second. You think he like froze, and he's very fearless. Like
just gone.
Because at the same time, like TNC is 30k gold. If they mess up that execution or they can't kite the fight properly, they're gonna lose.
Flicker. Yeah, the end disc. Tim's searching for a way out of this one. Uh-oh. Armel, he was stuck inside of the cogs there and managed to use a hook shot. The supernova is going to explode, re-stun him. Now the BKB is worn out. Faith_Beyond could be there with Split Earth and the call as well from Ame's Axe. He's dead for 90 seconds. And Boomy, well, you're going to fall as well. He does have buyback there, but it's been hard enough for TNC to be able to win these fights with all 5 of their heroes now left in a 3 versus 5. It seems a near impossible task. This, I believe, is where the fountain strategy comes to play. Boke,
Bait them in.
drawing him in as much as possible with his dead corpse, it seems. Is he going to come back down into the hook shot? Gabby does manage to get a really good boundless strike, but unfortunately, everybody is so damn tanky. He pops the Wukong's command, they just fight through it. He ends up dying, and that's it. GG from TNC. LGD will take this series 2-0.
Axe is really good in the Wukong's command, because usually you can't man fight a Monkey King, but he just dishes out that pure damage.
True, true.
I just...
He does the call, he's got a bunch of armor, he spins a bunch on you. Yeah.
I think really well played by LGD. They